Hello guys, good afternoon. This is Gene again, your combat carpintero. And for this episode or this blog, I will just show you some shop updates, little bit of updates that I did on my little shop. So the first update is about my Ozito 8-inch bandsaw. So the last update I said that this bandsaw is not working well. It couldn't cut anything on last update, but now it's working good. So last time I thought that the problem was the capacitor because it's low powered. However, I took it apart and then I just did some calibration and some tune up. I saw the video of Matthias Wandel on how to tune up your bandsaw, and now it works well. So it's working now. Let's see. So but the bandsaw can now cut and it works fine, I guess. However, I'm not really satisfied by the performance of this bandsaw. The motor is a bit low powered and it can cut. Yes, it can cut up to. Actually, I cut 2x4s with this cross cut 2x4s, and it cuts the 2x4 easily. However, the problem with this one is that it cannot really do what's this resawing. So I don't know, maybe it's because of the blade. I don't know, maybe the motor is just low powered, probably, or probably both. However, I think this bandsaw is actually a good bandsaw for hobbyists, for table like that, like this one. If you're just cutting small pieces of wood, it's okay, it's fine for that job. But if you're really looking for a serious bandsaw, no, this is not the bandsaw to buy. However, this bandsaw, I've learned a lot from it. So I've learned the physics, the science, and how the bandsaw, the mechanics on how a bandsaw works. So in the future, if I decided, well, actually, I decided to build my own bandsaw, a bigger one, a 14-inch big fucking bandsaw. So I'm going to build that in the future, and I've learned a lot from this bandsaw. So I think that's good, yes. All right, so the next update is I actually made a pocket hole jig. All right, so I made this. I've been planning to make a pocket hole jig for a very long time, but I just had the idea to make one yesterday. So in this one, it's fully homemade. Everything, I just used some 2x4s and an old aluminum 1/2 inch aluminum pipe. And then I just used this auger, 3/8 auger bit. And then I just use a masking tape to mark where I should stop drilling. I think I'm going to make a depth stop here, maybe made of wood or just nuts or bolts like that. And it works well as is. Actually, this is the sample. So I managed to use pocket holes on this pine. So here is where I'm testing the depth of the drill bit, and the first one is the first, I think it's the most efficient one. So it took me 3 tries to get the proper depth, but it now works well. I'm just using ordinary wood screws for this. So I think I'm going to use this for a very long time. All right, so next one is an update with my DeWalt drill, and there's something wrong going on here. It's low powered. I think the carbon brushes are now worn out because I received this drill a long time ago, and I think my father has used this drill for a very long time, every day. So it's been abused and used by my father before I got it. You can see that it's actually worn out. So my father did this to this drill, and I think I would not be surprised if the carbon brushes are worn out. So I think I'm going to replace those brushes soon. But before that, I'm now using back my Craftsman drill. I don't like using this because it's NiCad. However, I have no choice. I need a cordless drill, so I'm using my Craftsman now. I'm still using my Black & Decker, but I usually use it with my trim saw. So I'm now using this Craftsman drill a lot. And I'm still using this drill press that I made using this big ass Ryobi drill, which is good. And I also did some modifications on my miter saw. I put some dust hood here to catch the dust when I am cutting, and it works well. I think only 1% of the dust now goes out, so that's good. So those are just the shop updates in my shop. Oh, I forgot. That's my router table, and I just made some modifications with my router table. However, it's not yet done, so I'm not gonna show it right now. And when I'm satisfied that it's finished, I'm going to talk to you more about my router table. So that's it. Thank you so much for tuning. Again, this is Gene, your Combat Carpintero, signing off.